I'm Nikita Rana and this is Daily Dope on Tech 2. India's got Aadhar and China's got WeChat. This messaging app with close to 1 billion users, of which 900 million are active daily users, is soon going to be China's official ID system. Now, China's got a population of 1.4 billion, and if 1 billion individuals are on WeChat, obviously it's huge. Now, just to put this into context with all the messaging apps that are popular around the world, there's of course WhatsApp at 1.5 billion, Facebook Messenger at 1.3 billion, WeChat at 1 billion, and QQ at 783 million. Now, QQ and WeChat are both owned by Tencent. Tencent is a multinational investment holding conglomerate headquartered in China. And QQ was their first mobile application, but WeChat is now slowly becoming much bigger and of course the most popular. Now this is how WeChat became really popular. Now in 2010 the Chinese government had hacked Google, and Google got pissed off and then exited the country. Now it's present in China, but in a very limited fashion. And then China got its own Play stores. Now Google Play Store doesn't exist in China. It's got a whole bunch of Chinese Play stores, and the biggest of these all, one that has 25% market share, is My App. My App is also owned by Tencent, and WeChat of course is available on it. Now WeChat itself is actually like an app store, because while its basic function, and that's what it started as, is a messaging platform, it also has a whole bunch of other stuff. And when I say whole bunch, I mean a lot. Games, bills, local hangouts, doctor appointments, file police complaints, insurance, hail taxis, video conferences, bank services, split bills with friends at restaurants, manage your credit card payments. The list is just endless. My favorite is that you can actually shake the phone and find new friends, which means that everybody who's shaking the phone at the same time on WeChat will show up, and then if you want, you can chat with them. This is so much better than getting creepy messages and requests on Facebook. Now, in an Indian context, that would mean having WhatsApp and Practo and Paytm and Zomato and Swiggy all together in one app. Let's throw in Namo too. One of the biggest reasons why WeChat has succeeded in China is because it has very close ties with the Chinese government. The government supports it fully. In fact, it works with the Public Security Administration, police departments, and a whole lot of other government organizations. They work closely with the Tencent development team. This is what I've been trying to explain to Telegram for such a long time. Work with the Russian government, don't go against them. Now, because WeChat is so useful and practically everybody's on it, it's very, very difficult to get off the app. It's also now slowly becoming the Chinese government's official ID system. This was piloted in December last year, and in Jan it's been rolled out across the country. And there's a physical verification which is done through facial recognition. This is done to deter ID fraud, and unlike Apple's facial recognition, this one works really well. So WeChat then puts together your fingerprints, it records that along with the chip in your physical ID, and that's how it becomes foolproof. In 2016, the Amnesty International report had given WeChat 0 out of 100 for protection of freedom of speech. But that doesn't deter users. Who cares? I mean, the government is not interested in which cat meme you shared, who you have a crush on, and why you haven't called your mom in months. As long as you're not plotting against the government, you will be fine. I mean, that's what I keep telling people in India. They just don't listen. As far as user privacy goes, we have to make a choice. Either we're going to be watched by advertisers and by being on platforms like Facebook, where companies like that are monetizing our data, or be watched by the government. Hey, there are some Chinese people who are shaking their phone at this point. You think I'm gonna find new friends?